Hello everyone. In one of my earlier videos, I talked about how to deal with a conflict in a relationship in a healthy manner. In today's video, let's look at 5 things that you should never do in a conflict with your partner. I am Kala Balasubramanian, founder of Inner Dawn Counselling, and I work extensively with couples. And in my experience in working with couples, these are the 5 things which stand out, which typically escalate things further and damage the relationship even further than the conflict that's currently going on. So let's jump right in. Number 1, do not use your partner's vulnerability to attack them. Now, if you're a couple, then if you're in an intimate relationship, then I'm sure there'll be times when you would have been vulnerable with each other or shared certain vulnerable things about each other or fears or secrets with each other. You would know each other so well that you will also know each other's weaknesses or vulnerabilities. You will never use this information to attack or belittle each other to gain an upper hand in the current conflict. When your partner has shared something vulnerable with you, they did that because they trust you. They did that because they trust you to keep that information as well as to keep themselves safe with you. And when you use this information against them, to attack them, to disparage them in a conflict, then no matter what the provocation is, then you damage the trust in the relationship. So, no matter what points you want to score, no matter how you want to gain the upper hand in a conflict, you need to keep your partner's vulnerabilities out of the equation. Number 2, do not fight or express your disagreement or displeasure about your partner in front of others. As much as possible, I would say, have your conflicts and disagreement in private. If you're in a public place and then if you're having a disagreement, it's better for you to park it for the moment. And then you can resume that once you're back in your private space. Now, this is applicable even if it is happening in front of your own family or friends. It could be yelling or putting your partner down or expressing your displeasure in front of family and friends. It actually makes the damage even worse. It makes the damage manifold. So pause, park it. Take it up with your partner when you are both in private. Now, some couples may playfully pull each other's legs in front of others. Remember, there is a thin line between making fun but both having a good time and one of the partners feels disrespected and insulted in front of others. It doesn't matter whether you intended it or not if the damage is felt by your partner. Number 3, talking about your conflicts to your family and friends and asking them to take sides. Remember, your family and your friends would typically take your side in any conflict. Expecting an impartial hearing or unbiased hearing would not be possible given that there is already an alignment with you. So when you complain about your partner repeatedly to your family or friends, they are also forming an opinion about your partner. And later on, even after you both have sorted out your issues or patched up with each other, they will continue to hold on to that opinion and they will judge your partner. Now, this is where perhaps talking to a therapist would be advantageous because you get a chance to air your grievances about your partner in the presence of your partner and your therapist, with the assurance that the therapist would take a neutral stance and between the two of you and will be unbiased in the couple therapy process. Number 4, disrespect. Now, disrespect can show up in many ways in a conflict in a relationship. It can come up as violence or a threat to violence, abusive language, name calling, sarcasm, shouting, yelling, etc. Now, respect is one of the 4 pillars of the relationship. The other 3 being trust, commitment, and communication. Now, when there is any violence or abuse, then there is no respect. And the damage can be devastating to the relationship. If you think or sense that the situation is escalating and you may become physically violent or verbally abusive, stop talking. Remove yourself from the scene. And don't just walk away or just slam the door to each other. Tell your partner that you're agitated and you would like to take some time to calm yourself down. So take a time out. Do whatever it takes to calm yourself down. Could be go have a glass of water or take a walk or listen to some music or do some meditation. Do whatever it works for you. Now, having said that, when one partner wants to take a time out, it is important that the other partner also agrees to it, rather than escalating or insisting that you need to talk about it right now. And after the timeout, do resume the conversation, but only after both of you have calmed down. 5. Do not insult or put down or talk in a disrespectful manner about each other's families and friends. Now, your partner has a family of origin with whom they have spent so many years, where they were brought up. They have made these friends for ages now. So no matter how their family is or their friends are, saying nasty things about your partner's family, parents, friends, siblings during a conflict or otherwise would only undermine the foundation of your own relationship. If you have a problem with any specific family member of your partner or a friend, then bring it up to your partner in a respectful way. Make it clear that you don't mean any disrespect, but just that the person or their behavior is causing you some kind of a discomfort. Express and ask for support from your partner in a way that you want to feel comfortable and safe. At the same time, you're also keeping your partner also comfortable. Having said that, when your partner is taking the courage to express this, offer them support rather than becoming defensive about your family or friends. Now, when you're in a relationship, you would need to deal with your partner's family as well as friends. And when you're able to do it together, then harmony can prevail and your relationship can flourish. So in summary, here are the 5 things that you need to definitely avoid in any conflict with your partner. Number 1, do not use their vulnerabilities and what they shared with you in a vulnerable space against them to attack them or belittle them. 2, if there is any conflict or any disagreement between the two of you, don't do it in front of others. Look for a private space when you can have that disagreement. 3, involving friends and families, sharing your conflict with them and asking them to take sides would only aggravate the issue. 4, disrespect. There are many forms in which disrespect shows up. It could show up as violence or a threat to violence, verbal abuse, emotional abuse, name calling, so on and so forth. Not helpful. And 5, ensure that you don't disrespect or put down each other's family of origin or each other's friends either. If you like our videos, do like, share and subscribe to our channel. And I will see you soon with another video which would be of your interest. See you.